du truc, quoi. Mais revoilà. Allez, on est parti. Donc, nous sommes partis pour l'épisode 5 de la saison 1 de The Wolf Among Us. C'est parti. T'es trop gentil, y a pas de soucis, Momo.
Your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
T'allais dire The Walking Dead.
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive.
Ok, Momo.
He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Il se transforme en level 31. Dad troll. My good. Ça me permet de voir le début que j'ai raté. Ouais, c'est vrai. Cry, Wolf.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Eh, c'était pas l'histoire du chapeauté derrière?
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff. Relax for a moment, will you?
Relax, il y a un mec qui a sorti son flingue au moment où je suis
Can't you
arrivée.
drink?
Ensuite, il y a le frère dont j'ai tué. Le frère.
Vivian
jumeau.
makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Allez, sit down, je dis. Allez, écoute
Well,
ton maître,
Sheriff.
wesh.
For the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You forget what happened at the Pudding and Pie? You and your goons tried to kill me.
I'm truly sorry for that whole debacle. It was not my intention to put you or Miss White in any sort of danger. My wish was merely to take Crane, Sheriff. And as soon as the assignment grew out of control, I put a stop to it. I know that that doesn't change what happened to you, and I can only offer my sincerest apologies.
You didn't stop it out of the kindness of your heart. You stopped it because Snow White offered up Crane.
That may have appeared to you to be the case, but I assure you, it wasn't. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
I already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you think committed these crimes? It's been a long couple of days for you. Perhaps you've become somewhat unscrewed.
It was Mary.
No, Sheriff. I'm afraid you're mistaken. I have complete respect for you and your job, I really do, but I'm sorry. I simply can't divulge the transgressor. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
Oh, I think I do. I'd love a good reason to put a bullet between your eyes after what you did!
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Sit down now. Hai tout. Psst. Donne la patte.
Yeah.
Salut Gueule, dehors la fenêtre.
You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt to blame me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over! What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us!
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like that?
You think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get the fuck out of here!
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Over here! You're done, Wolf!
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Et let's go! C'est une giga teuf, t'as vu ça?
Oh, shit!
I know.
Esquive mon gars. Et hop là.
What was that?
What was that? It's me! Hey! Merde!
Take him off!
I can't!
Genre les chances ça choque pas. Ouch. Tu manques de temps.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
Do it! Just
not
do
moving.
Keep going!
C'est dur quand même de pas mourir là. S'il vous plaît, appelez-moi Dieu quoi.
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Oh, il a volé des vêtements. J'ai peut-être été un petit peu fort là. Hein. Putain, si j'avais su, j'aurais sauté sur l'autre voiture.
Holy shit.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
Oh, it's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Fuck. Well, it won't be your fault. Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I didn't
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and kill me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead.
Il y a les boyaux qui commencent
Kill her
à
then.
sortir.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit.
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Je vais rien dire là.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh.
Ok. Ça tenait bien, t'as vu ça, Flandera? Ça tenait bien.
Oh, fuck!
Get up.
Oh, il y a les
Get
box.
up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
Ah.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right? For both of us.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good.
Il se souviendra pas, il va
Old
crever.
foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right?
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
All right, Georgie.
Il prend un bon trip. Ah. Jarza, tu peux t'occuper du mec là, s'il te plaît? Tu peux le virer? Banne-le direct. Merci. Qui veut du saucisson? Putain, les pires. Non, mais parce qu'en fait, j'explique mon cœur. Il y a un mec dans le jeu, il s'est fait ouvrir le ventre, il avait les tripes qui sortaient. Il y a quelqu'un qui a marqué dans le chat qui veut du saucisson.
Of course.
Stop de spoil.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf. You used to be something.
Merde.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Silver.
The big bad wolf. It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you've made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned.
Je sais pas, j'ai tenté mon
Didn't
coup.
your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Merde, putain. Pourquoi ça a disparu? Je suis pas sûre que ce soit la meilleure idée de monter là, mais bon. J'ai pas eu le temps de réagir, putain. Putain, j'ai pas le temps de réagir. Ah, c'est bon. Fuck là, c'est trop dur.
Come out and face me.
C'est quoi ça? Finalement, je veux pas trop l'affronter. Je vais lui faire des cauchemars, mon chéri, regarde. Comment elle est jolie. Elle verse des larmes de sang, elle a des bouts de verre plein le corps. Je pense que je la tape, je me taille. C'est dégueulasse. Ah, elle est luminescente et tout. Ils sont hyper durs les esquives. Sinon c'est moi qui vais tomber. D'accord. On l'appelle Nova dans le milieu. Là, elle tremble, elle fait... What? Il y en a plusieurs? Oh! même. Qu'est-ce que vous en pensez? Ça, ils mettent des ralentis, mais... Il y a trop la classe, Kiki! Classe! Il se bouffe là! Croc! Non! Le Big B, t'as calculé quoi? Dis frère, bam! Quoi, tu me blesses? Y'a de battre. Mais y'en a combien en jeu là, c'est quoi ça? Ah, c'est parce qu'il souffle. On a soufflé sur la maison d'un petit cochon les gens. Le prix du vaccin anti-rage il fait mal là. Et salut au Serican. Serican il arrive tout le temps pour les moments badass. Regarde, il a du sang au niveau de la bouche. Je crois que t'as trop mangé, t'as allé trop vite là, ça va pas. Du prix anti-rage pour Big B, j'avoue. Il est passé en méga gdar.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6... I won't miss next time.
Je vais même pas laisser parler.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point. But just so we're clear.
Merci pour ton follow.
If you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we could make this work. What are you gonna do now? Rip me apart like some kind of animal?
No,
Killing
la
me here would
somme.
achieve nothing. And what would Miss White think?
C'est juste que je voulais lui enlever son arme parce qu'il m'énerve.
You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
Parce que, je vous rappelle qu'au début, mon but c'était quand même de choper Blanche, hein, donc voilà, on va pas le tuer. Ah, celui-là, il qui vise les balls de Big B. Ah, j'en ai besoin de mes balls là.
I know, but we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker! Oh my God!
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing, I'm fine.
Et salut.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking
C'est
well.
gentil à Kelly.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You
Dommage
killed
que vous
Lily.
ayez pas vu le début, parce que là vous avez rien compris.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get
Those
off?
poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook.
This? You should be
Fucking
ashamed.
shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that
La
perfectly
Blanche
clear.
In which
I
case,
know.
you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Blanche apprécie ça. Je sais parler aux
You are
femmes.
charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're in...
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk, well, go ahead.
What? We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get on with it
But we promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Don't blame Snow. She had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Allez, bam! Il va se passer quelque chose.
Very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
Ah, il y a les prostituées, elles ont récupéré la parole.
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Il faut rappeler Narissa. Faut qu'il appelle Narissa.
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
Now, don't make him a murderer. What happened with Tweedledum, I made a mistake. He was attacking me, and I just acted. I didn't think.
That's the only reason?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it internally.
Now, where have I heard that before? How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It's simply...
Il faut qu'il appelle Narissa.
Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat
Appelle
me for their
Narissa.
own
Elle doit tout
tangled
savoir,
ends,
elle, vu
but
qu'elle
they
maintenant elle
refuse
est
to answer
démuée.
for
là.
their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
Allez,
This
ça c'est
isn't
trop
the
long là.
point.
We'll
On
deal
va
with
proposer
them
appelle
after we deal
Narissa.
with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
To
three.
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White?
Oui! Narissa! C'est bon?
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
Allez,
You
Narissa.
probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up.
Shut
You
up, Ivan.
enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my
C'est à
turn
mon tour
to
de
talk.
parler. Allez, bam!
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Narissa. My name is Narissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
Allez,
You're
bam!
going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
Rébellion!
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You're done talking.
Vous avez fini de parler. Allez, bam!
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
C'est
How
mieux que la
can we be
mort, ouais.
sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of
We
here.
can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
You should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree
Voilà.
on anything. What
Je me
about
suis mis
Bigby?
Blanche dans la poche. Hop.
What about him? He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff.
Je lui ai arraché la tête, le jeter dans le puits,
Teach him a
l'enfermer.
fucking
Je
lesson.
suis tentée pour lui arracher
He
la
has
tête, mais
to
je pense que je vais en
die.
choquer
Then
quelques-uns
we'll
dans
get
le...
rid of him.
Not this way.
Merde, non! J'ai pas eu le temps de me... Non!
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't be
what
serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
Non, la mort c'est trop simple, il se souviendra de rien,
Alright.
tandis que la prison,
Do
ça va le ranger toute sa vie, la prison. Crève-le. Non, non, moi je vais l'emprisonner. Comme ça, après il mourra dans la pluie, il mourra plus tard.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
What? Il est marqué This choice is blind. What? C'est quoi le problème là? Merde, je crois que j'ai bugué le jeu. What the fuck is that? Je crois que j'ai un souci avec le jeu. Tu sais quoi, je vais laisser... J'ai cassé le jeu. Ah non, c'est bon. J'ai cassé le jeu. Youps.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Ouais, pourquoi je me retrouve là? Faut qu'on m'explique là. Pourquoi je suis là?
Over here.
What the f...
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
What the fuck?
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Mais mec, je me bats avec un mec qui existe plus. Regarde le jeu, il le voit plus.
Oh god.
This way.
Salut Sky. Tu bugs là. On est d'accord, c'est un bug.
Come on, Georgia.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Mec, je me bats avec des ennemis invisibles. Attends, je vais voir, je vais essayer de changer de voiture et de sauter sur la voiture du mec. Ah non, ça m'a fait sauter directement ici.
Fuck, no. No, no.
J'ai plus que...
What am I gonna do now, Vivian? What the fuck do you expect me to do?
Non mais j'ai juste ma tête. En fait, le jeu a planté. Le jeu a planté lors d'un chapitre. Attends, je peux aller sur la droite ou pas? Je vais dans le décor.
Everything just got so fucked. What were we supposed to do? It's all over now anyway.
Je suis désolée, j'en peux plus. Oh putain. Ah mais ça veut dire qu'il faut que je recommence, il faut que je me retape l'épisode. Ah j'ai une mise à jour. Ah c'est une blague. What the fuck, je peux plus là. J'ai une mise à jour. Salut Catapulte. Ça va avec toi? Disco a décidé de lui arracher la tête. Ça doit être ça, ouais. En fait, plutôt que d'arracher la tête du mec, j'ai arraché la tête de Big B. On l'a vu, Black Mat. Eh mais les gens, n'empêche, enfin, je veux pas dire, je sais pas si vous avez remarqué, mais à chaque fois, tous les bugs, c'est pour ma gueule. Hein. Quand je fais du sous-map sur God Simulator, quand je veux... Oh putain. Mais ah, on peut le continuer. Attends. On peut le continuer. Le lendemain. Ah, voilà. C'était bien bugué, ouais. Oh putain.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
Ah,
He's got a
elle l'a
sharp
transformé en
tongue.
corbeau.
I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Let's just call it even.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Amour, gloire et beauté maintenant. Je préférais Bigby sur le corps. ça, ça restera dans les annales.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
And carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Ugh, shit. Just go grab that, would you? It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so... if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked
Il a son
that one
frère
the
sur la
best.
tête. Comment ça, il a son frère sur la tête?
It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
Qui dit que du jus quand vous les touchez.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
Moi, je mettrai les réponses les plus what the fuck.
I'm,
Si vous voulez, un jour, on reprendra l'épisode de votre choix et on fera que les réponses en mode gros bourrin ou alors que les réponses les plus what the fuck. Ça peut être marrant.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
Saying goodbye?
Plus 24. C'est qui? Ah, c'est Narissa! T'as la classe en jean. Narissa, tu peux venir chez moi 2 minutes?
Hi.
Elle garde son ruban.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Narissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Mec, il a fait.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do.
Olaf, à toutes.
I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
La voix, elle dit la vérité comme ça, tu sais. Nos soussailles.
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
That's not true.
It is. You've just never seen it before. But now you have. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her. Or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other. And look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Salut Elfe des Bois.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us,
Maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Ça fait plaisir d'avoir des commentaires comme ça. Hein. Surtout quand tu t'es limite fait insulter pendant tous les épisodes, mais franchement c'est nickel.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Vous n'êtes pas aussi méchant que tout le monde dit. Si je suis pas aussi méchant, pourquoi tu restes pas avec moi?
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
On se reverra, Wolf. C'est sérieux, c'est fini comme ça. Tu m'étonnes qu'ils disent sur internet qu'il y a des rumeurs pour une saison 2. Bon, là, j'ai préféré abréger les souffrances de Georgie. Voilà, hein, parce que le mec était avec ses tripes en train de sortir. Et voilà. On retire son ruban à sa tête tombe. Back Alive, il y en a 89% qui l'ont gardé en vie. Parce qu'en fait, à la fin, bon, même si c'est une ordure, etc., on a vraiment, on n'a pas de preuves qui l'incriminent au point de le tuer directement. Tu vois, vaut mieux le garder enfermé, comme ça, si on se trompe, on l'a toujours sous la main. How did you punish the Crooked Man? Donc il y a 47% qui l'ont emprisonné. What? Ça veut dire que les autres ils l'ont tué? Putain, il y en a pas beaucoup qui l'ont emprisonné quand même. Did you accept TFG for Snow? Bah ça limite, voilà, je vois pas pourquoi il y a 1,5% des personnes qui n'ont pas compris que c'était cadeau pour Snow, pas pour toi. Toi t'en fous, tu fais juste le relais et puis voilà. What were you last one to Narissa? Done some good hair. Et donc nous sommes arrivés à la fin. La bête, vous lui avez menti d'avoir vu Belle à l'extérieur de l'immeuble. Barbe bleue, vous l'avez affronté après l'interrogatoire. Colin, vous lui avez donné à boire lorsqu'il vous l'a demandé dans votre appartement, vous l'avez aidé à éviter la ferme. Le tordu, vous l'avez ramené au puits magique, vous l'avez emprisonné. Dum, vous l'avez tué. Face, vous lui avez donné de l'argent après la bagarre avec le bûcheron. Georgie, vous avez bousillé son club. Graine, vous avez bu avec Graine après les funérailles de Lily. Narissa, vous avez essayé de lui retirer son ruban dans le bureau de Bigby. Blanche, vous l'avez amené avec vous au Trip Trap. Petit Tim, vous avez choisi de l'attendre. CG, vous avez accepté son bousier et promis de le donner à Blanche. Crapaud, vous l'avez giflé durant l'interrogatoire dans son appartement. La bûche, vous avez choisi de l'arrêter au Trip Trap. Voilà. Et donc nous sommes arrivés à la fin de cette saison. J'espère que la saison vous aura plu, que ça aura été agréable. Donc je vous dirai sur les réseaux sociaux si le jour où on fera sûrement un épisode, je mettrai un stropole et vous aurez juste à voter quel épisode vous a le plus plu et où il y avait peut-être le plus d'action. Donc je pense que c'était le dernier pour l'instant où il y a vraiment le plus d'action. Après je suis pas sûre, donc voilà, donc c'est un épisode qui vous a plus marqué qu'un autre, n'hésitez pas à aller vérifier sur YouTube les épisodes avec les choix les plus intéressants et on se le refera de façon gore, ok? Allez, on refera ça. Ouais, j'avais donné de l'argent à Faith à tout début. C'est un manipulateur, le tordu, c'est pareil ou même pire? Ouais. Bon, ok, demain je me fais mes propres épisodes, ça va me chauffer. Ok. Mm. Et j'avoue que le jeu était très bien, voilà. C'est tout ce que j'avais à dire. Le jeu était extrêmement bien fait, il y avait quand même beaucoup d'action. Il était quand même très accrochant et j'ai rien d'autre à dire. J'ai eu une bonne surprise sur le jeu. Bon après, j'avais déjà eu beaucoup de retours qui étaient positifs, mais je vous avoue que l'avoir vu, c'était sympa. C'était nickel. Franchement, c'est comme je pensais que le jeu était. Très bien. Donc les gens, bah moi je vais vous quitter pour aujourd'hui. Donc j'espère que si jamais vous avez des questions, n'hésitez pas à les poser. Il n'y a absolument aucun souci. Donc si jamais j'y réponds pas, comme d'habitude, hein, les motos y répondront pour moi. Et voilà. Je crois avoir fait le tour, donc je vais vous laisser. Je fais pas de petit speech parce que généralement pour les jeux comme ça, c'est les habitués qui sont là, c'est pas forcément des nouveaux viewers. Donc voilà. Oh, je suis bête. Donc sur ce, bah, je fais à tous de gros bisous. Et je vous dis à demain. Tapasso. Bon. Je suis un peu en avance. Allez, je m'en vais. Bye bye.